Imagine walking into a Walmart and grabbing a nice big juicy lemon for your lunch, only to find out someone has sprayed it with bug poison. A TikTok prankster has been arrested for spraying food with poison and then uploading the evidence online for everyone to see. So TikToker Wolfie Coletti, a self-prescribed tycoon creator, what does that mean? Like, you make tycoons? You create tycoons? A supreme villain? Yeah. Really cool, and will never be famous. Now, unfortunately, mate, your 330,000 followers will remember you, but they'll remember you as the idiot who got themselves arrested. He falls into the category of TikTok pranksters that will do anything but prank people. For example, here is one of his pranks where he locks people in a Walmart.
No. You guys are locked in there. Forever.
Now, in case you didn't get it, because it is quite highbrow, but the funny part here is that they can't get out. Here's another one where he puts food inside someone's laundry. Yeah, you really got him there, bro. That poor old man who was just going about his day doing his laundry, you really pranked him. But genuinely, how much of an asshole do you have to be to put raw eggs and bacon inside someone's laundry? Like, what actually is the funny part? That they're gonna have to re-wash their clothes? And finally, here's another prank where he throws a dead pigeon at McDonald's workers.
Fried pigeon?
Now, you only ever see him in these videos, and honestly, I'm not surprised, because who would want to be friends with someone like this? Like, imagine you're out with your mates and then your pal turns around to you and says, "Do you want to see something funny?" and then jumps the counter at Burger King and throws a mannequin head in the deep fryer. Even if you consider that to actually be funny, surely you realize that all that's happening is you're ruining people's days for a 30-second clip and the chance of going viral. Like, well done, mate. I really hope all the people that found you funny are gonna help you out when you're in jail. So the video starts with Wolfie filming his own face, then looking at the food, then looking at the bug spray, and then he starts spraying. And like I said earlier, I'm really trying to figure out what the actual prank here is. But all I can think of is poisoning people. Is the prank that if someone eats some of this food, they might end up in hospital and they might get seriously injured? He then continues to spray even more food whilst continuing to film himself, so there's absolutely no doubt that he is the one doing it. Ignoring the fact that this is obviously very serious and what he's done is very, very, very dangerous, is there no forethought at all? Like, what did Wolfie really expect to happen? Maybe he saw the pictures of Luigi Mangione and thought that he too would also be turned into a folk hero, but this time in the war against fruit? But seriously, he went into a heavily surveillanced store, committed numerous felonies, and if they couldn't catch him with any of that, he even recorded himself and posted it online. TikTokers have a really bad obsession with 1, doing absolutely anything possible to go viral, and 2, recording loads of evidence of themselves committing crimes. This is like the 5th video in the past couple of months that I've done where we're talking about a TikToker who has committed a crime and then posted a video of themselves doing it. This must be the easiest time to be a police officer because you don't even need to go outside anymore. You can just scroll through TikTok and eventually someone is going to post a video of themselves committing crimes with enough evidence that you never have to leave your desk. What's even worse is that in the official court paperwork, it labels Smith as a self-proclaimed troll. That is so cringy. Like, that is serious 2010s energy. It also says here on Arizona's Family that police said Smith entered the store with plans to film social media pranks, but he instead grabbed a can of Hotshot Ultra Bedbug and Flea Killer without paying for the item. Wow, okay, so he wasn't even planning to do this in the first place. I really want to know what mastermind grand prank we've missed out on because he did this instead. Maybe it was something like throwing cake at people in a mall. And as it said, he took the spray from the store, so we can also add theft to the list of crimes that he committed. A spokesperson from Walmart had this to say about the incident: "The health and safety of our customers and associates is always a top priority. We have removed all directly impacted product and cleaned and sanitized the affected area of the store. We apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused our customers as we work to resolve the issue. We will continue to work closely with law enforcement during their investigation." Then we get onto the actual charges that Wolfie could be facing. Police say Smith admitted to the act in an interview. He faces the following charges: introducing poison, a Class 6 felony, criminal damage, a Class 1 misdemeanor, endangerment, another Class 1 misdemeanor, and theft, a third Class 1 misdemeanor. Now, surprisingly, as a British person, I'm not that clued up on American law. And when I googled it, there are a couple different answers that I got. This first one says, as a first-degree felony, the crime is punishable by up to 30 years in prison. The little Google drop-down says that it could be up to 5 years in prison or longer if a victim suffers a serious injury or death. And there's a third one that also says an offence carries a penalty of up to 5 years in prison. If anyone has more of an idea than me, which is probably going to be everyone that views this video, if you could leave in the comments how long you think he could be facing, I'd be really interested to know. Weirdly enough, this reminds me of another incident from a long time ago where people were going into Walmart to lick ice cream tubs, which I guess on its own doesn't sound too bad. I mean, it's ice cream, of course you're gonna lick it, but the thing is, they weren't buying this ice cream. They were taking it from the freezer, licking it, and then putting it back.
Come on, let's go. Hurry up.
Him saying, "Come on, let's go," as if they've just done a Mission Impossible bank heist, when in reality, all they've done is lick some ice cream and put it back, and now they're fleeing from the scene of the crime. This guy was actually sentenced to 30 days in jail after pleading guilty, so I mean, maybe we know that he's at least going to get 1 month in jail. That's the bare minimum. And I'm saying that because, at least in my eyes, I see Wolfie spraying lots of food with bug poison as a slightly more serious crime than licking an ice cream tub and putting it back. So all that I know is that he's probably going to get at least 1 month in jail. I don't know what the limit could be though. They also spoke to some people at the Walmart who had this to say: pranks should actually be funny. Like, if it's hurting others in the process, why would you do that? I think that's a very sane response. I think most people would agree that pranks are supposed to be funny. But clearly, if videos like this are doing well, then there must be some group of people that find this funny. And if your audience are the type of people to find poisoning other people funny, then that probably says a lot about yourself. And another person said, "I think social media has got people doing crazy things out here. It's unfortunate that somebody would mess up their whole life, potentially, for something on social media for views." And I couldn't agree more with that last one, because he really has messed up his whole life just for some views. I wouldn't be surprised if after this incident they go and look at the rest of his TikToks, and I'm sure they're going to find multiple crimes there as well. So I guess the lesson to be learned today is that if you ever find yourself in a Walmart and you get an intrusive thought to commit a crime and record it for TikTok, try your best to not do it, because otherwise you could end up just like our friend Wolfie, a self-proclaimed online troll who is going to jail. But I want to know what you guys think about this, so if you could please leave your opinions down in the comment section below. I will try to reply to as many as possible. And whilst you're down there, if you can also make sure that you like and subscribe so we can meet again, that would be absolutely amazing. But if I don't see you again, then Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, see ya.